Fixing It Up with Sandra. In case you're new here, I'm Sandra. And today, as promised, we are going to continue on our candle journey. We are going to talk about fragrance oils. And I am absolutely obsessed with the smells and all of, I didn't realize that you could get fragrance oils in some of the unique smells. And I'm still kind of playing with how you can blend them. So yeah, this is going to be a fun topic. I'm going to try to keep it sweet and short and to the point. And then of course, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. Make sure that you've hit that notification bell, all of the things to show your support, and to like this video if this is something that you want to see more of. Okay. So today we are going to talk about one of my all-time favorite companies. I cannot remember how I stumbled across them. I think it was like in one of the candle groups that I follow on Facebook. However I found them, I am thanking them every single day. Cierra Candle Soap and Making Supply. I absolutely love them. And in fact, so this is like 2, sometimes 3 rows back. I have so many fragrance oils by them. One of these days I'll have a fancy camera that just zooms in when I'm like, please, but right now I have to like get up and move the thing myself. So anyways, I absolutely love Cierra Candle Company. I have not been disappointed with any of the fragrances that I've ever received from them. And, first of all, let me just say that they're located in the state of Washington. And so I'm in California. So the shipping is incredible. I usually place an order and get it within, I would say, about 4 days. I mean, it is fast. They are right on top of it. And right now, I know every candle company is struggling with, everything that's happened in the pandemic. So shipping times can be a little delayed. However they're doing it, thank you, Cierra Candle and Soap Making Supply. I always get that like a little tongue twisted, but they are incredibly fast. So for me here on the West Coast, this is just another benefit of just loving this company because they are somewhat close to me. So I'm not paying for shipping, from the East Coast. And I always look for a fragrance. And let me just take that back. I don't always look for a fragrance. Generally, I would like a fragrance that is soap friendly, so I can use the same fragrance oils, across the board. I can use it in my soaps. I can use it in my bath bombs. So I tend to like this one, and I'm just going to show you on the bottle. See right there, all the information that it comes with, which is what I love. These are these are soap safe. If you ever use them in soaps, you definitely have to do your calculations because it is different. I'm just going to put that out there because some people don't know that. It is different than what you put into a candle. But I have used these in soaps, bath bombs, and of course candles and wax melts, and every single time and every single way that I use it, the fragrance has just been like on point. Like there is no, I smell it in the bottle and then I get a different scent with the hot throw. So the cold throw, which means when the candle's not lit, what you're generally smelling when you just open the lid and take a breath in, that's the cold throw. And it always seems to align with the hot throw, which is when your candle is lit and the scent that you're getting. I never have been disappointed. Generally, I like to keep with the more familiar fragrances. A lot, I don't want to say a lot. Let's just say I have gotten quite a few of their fragrances that are Bath and Body Work dupes or, types or whatever you want to call it. They are on point. Let me just say, I am, prior to candle making all of this, and I still am a huge fan of Bath and Body Works. Absolutely love them, hands down. I love so many of their fragrances. And the rose fragrance that Bath and Body Works had was one of my all-time favorites. And I had been searching high and low everywhere for this rose fragrance. And guess what? good old Cierra Candle Company came through. They have this rose vanilla. If again, it's not that strong, like pungent rose, which I still love, but I'm like, am I a little crooked? But this is like that soft, like vanilla fragrance. And the minute this scent hit my nose, and it does say BBW type right there, the minute I smelled this, I was like, oh my God, I never have to buy another candle from Bath and Body Works because I have found the Holy Grail. So what I like to do is when I get a bottle of my Cierra fragrance oils, I do the whole sniff test like this, and it's, oh God, I still love this fragrance. And then I also I got these little test strips from Amazon. You can get it from a candle company. You can get them anywhere online. And this allows you to smell it after it's dried. So sometimes I really like to smell the fragrance when it's still damp on the stick. And then I let this dry. I like wait 24 hours and come back to it. If I'm really like playing around with a new fragrance, or I'm blending fragrances together, because that is something that I really love to do, is come up with my own unique scent. And we'll talk about that in just a second. But this is a good way to also get an idea of what the fragrance oil is, all of the fragrance notes after it's been sitting. You know, I have gotten some fragrance oils, and I'm looking at this one in particular. I have gotten some fragrance oils from Cierra that are, again, things that I never like really thought about, but like this one in particular, okay? It's called River Stone. As you can see, it has not been used, and it smells just like rocks, but like wet rocks from the river. It's got like a floral scent, but then like an earthy scent. And with this one, I did, do the test strip where I dipped it, smelled it, and then came back later, and I was like, okay, now I can now I'm finding different notes of fragrances in here. And I think this is a great blendable fragrance, maybe with something like sandalwood or something, but you just got to play around with it. I got to play around with it to just find that perfect, combination to really like knock it out of the park, where people are going to be like, that is my new thing. I have to have that fragrance. And as you can see, Cierra has an incredible line of fragrance oils. Like I said, a lot of them are BBW types. A lot of them are Joe Malone fragrances, which I know are super popular. I just did a wax melt with the Oud and Bergamot. It is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I really, really love it. And the great thing is, again, I can use it in soaps or bath bombs. They have a great line. I have not been disappointed with any of their holiday fragrances or anything like that. They are truly true to the name. Now, when I do buy my fragrance oils, I tend to stay in a general price range, because pricing on my candles, I price them all the same. So I try to keep my fragrance oils relatively in the same ballpark. However, there are some times when I splurge just a little bit and I buy, there was one, my absolute favorite. I might have to see it. Let's see if I even have it still. Oh, yes. This was a smell that took me back to high school. Oh, good old high school. Cool Water Cologne. Now, I was like, okay, I absolutely love that cologne. I need to know if this smells just like it. And of course, I bought the big bottle. Clearly, I loved it. And this was a pricier fragrance oil. It was closer to the $30 range, but it sold like crazy in my shop. It was above the price range that I try to stay in with for my candles. So everything's, is generally the same price. So I might do like a special release of this fragrance in my shop, maybe later on during the summertime, because it is a little pricey, just like this one right here. I've got this black raspberry vanilla. And as you can see, I put expensive, so I don't reach for it and think that it's the same price point as the rest of them and make, you know, a whole bunch of candles and whatnot, and don't include that cost into my product. It's all about pricing, and I talk about that in a video that I did maybe about 6 months ago. But anyway, so there are some that are a little bit more expensive than others, but let me tell you, the fragrance is top notch. Like, you truly get what you pay for, hands down. And another thing that I truly love, and I don't think this one has it, the one thing that I really love about their fragrance oils, I have gotten some from companies where unfortunately the fragrance oils, you know, leaked in the box or in the bag that it came in on the way, you know, to me. They put like a little red plug inside each fragrance oil, and I cannot tell you how thankful I am for that, because it ensures I've not, knock on wood, to this date, had any of my fragrance oils ever show up that have leaked or anything like that. And I totally get it. It happens. The companies that it had happened with, they were so gracious and replaced it immediately. But I really, really am just so thankful that Cierra Candle Supply did, like, they put that little red stopper in, and it makes it so convenient, because I never have a problem opening my package, no matter how rough the box looks, that there's any kind of leakage. So yeah. But yeah, I absolutely love them. I want to say I probably have like close to 40 different fragrances. So I've tried a lot of them. Some of them make it into like my signature collection. You can go on to their website, and they do just like how any other fragrance company, they tell you like how it works, what are the fragrance notes. There's tons of information on there, which is super helpful, especially if I'm like, what is that smell, you know? And then I can just go onto that website and they're like, this is what it is. And I'm like, thank you. And then I'm like, okay, it clicked. Now it makes sense. But yeah, I've not had any complaints, but thank you for always doing the BBW type Cierra. Also, what I found was really cool is that right now, and I'm not sure if they've ever closed, but I just know, like, I did check today just so I can give you the information. If you are in the area of, let me see, Everett, Washington is where they're located. If you are in that area or happen to be visiting that area, they do have a showroom where you can go in and pick up your fragrance oils, smell the fragrance oils, all of that thing. I know, like, Candle Science right now, unfortunately, their pickup locations are currently closed, but Cierra is open. So again, if you're lucky enough to live next to this company, I'm so envious. You can go and grab your supplies without having to pay for shipping. So, and Cierra's shipping is not anything outrageous. Oh, goodness. I was like, why am I is not registering? I did not mention this. Cierra Candle Supply, I'm just going to say that. Cierra's Candle Supply, actually, if you spend over $100 with the qualifying fragrance oils, and I haven't had anything not qualify when it comes to fragrance oils, you get free shipping. And I usually buy like 5 fragrance oils at a time, and being $20 or more, you're going to spend that just getting the 5 fragrance oils, and that is in the 16-ounce size. So I usually try to hold out, and I usually always need 5 fragrance oils, and so I get free shipping. How did I not remember that? Because I'm like, I know the shipping wasn't all that bad, but it's fabulous because it's free. And so anywhere you are at, that's right. Goodness. you can get free shipping. So that is why I absolutely love them. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, I was at work earlier today and now I'm home. So I'm like, just, I feel the little engine chugging along as I'm talking about them. So yes, so there is free shipping with a Cierra candle and soap making supply. So I know like a lot of the times we're like, we want to, get quite a few. And I play the whole shipping game with other companies. I'm like, can I add one more? How much will that jack up the price? Cierra is free. So you can order a big box, a small box, but just make sure it's over $100 of the fragrance oils. I think a few other things like wicks and whatnot qualify. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, but you can get free shipping. And like a little bit of that fragrance oil got onto my hand, the vanilla rose, and I'm like, oh, it smells so good. So anyways, so if you have considered Cierra, saw the name, didn't know about it, I recommend that you give them a try. Maybe, grab some, fragrances that you're really familiar with, and then try that out. They do have a lot of the same fragrances that Candle Candle Science has. There is a little bit difference because I do have like a couple that are from both companies, and I'm like, okay, I definitely smell a slight difference, not too much, although there are some from Candle Science that I cannot replace with any other company because that is just the smell, just like this with Candle Science or Cierra Candle Company. But yeah, try them out. They do have smaller size, like this, and they do have the sample size. They do have at times where you can just get like a bundled package and like have all of like, the floral smells or whatnot. So yeah, check it out and get that free shipping. Is totally worth it. And let me know what you think. So yeah, that is my take on Cierra candle and soap making supplies. And like I said, I've used a pretty big chunk, and this is just, okay, so this is just like the regular stuff. I have all of the holiday stuff packed away. I do, oh gosh, I have a ton of Christmas fragrances and all that stuff. But yeah, I have to say, besides Candle Science, they're legit my all-time favorite. So yeah, that's all that I have for this episode regarding this company. We will be doing a tutorial using the one and only Fruit Loop. Okay, so this has the red plug in it. The Fruit Loop cereal. Oh my gosh. Every time I smell this, my mouth instantly waters. This Fruit Loop, and it is, oh my gosh, it is soap safe. I'm going to have to do a bath bomb with this. This smells incredible. I will be doing the whole cereal bowl with the Fruit Loops and whatnot. That's coming soon. If you are looking for a good Fruit Loop fragrance oil, this is it. It is soap safe, so you can make some soaps with it as well and bath bombs. But yeah, this is my favorite. So like, I'm just gonna sniff it for the rest of the video. But anyways, well, thank you so much for joining me on this one. I have Candle Science to review, and then Aztec and Flaming Candle, because those are the guys that I actually started out with and then found this guy. So anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. Like this video, make sure that you're subscribed, hitting the notification bell, and I super appreciate all of the support. I hope to be bringing you more stuff like this. When I get a new batch of new fragrance oils, we'll do like a, an unboxing, and then we'll go through each new fragrance and see what I think about those. So until then, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in my next tutorial.